a digger named Simon. Today, we're asking a dangerous question. What would happen if the Null Horizon Authority had to contain Simon the Digger? Let's start with classifications. Provisional classification, prime class Xeno threat. Profile, exponential escalation, reality override, infinite growth potential. Simon the Digger is the physical embodiment of something dangerous, spiral energy, a force that allows its user to evolve, adapt, and grow stronger, without limit. The longer Simon operates, the more powerful he becomes. Not linearly, but exponentially. We're talking about an entity that has demonstrated rapid adaptation to any threat, reality scale manipulation through mechanical constructs, the ability to weaponize belief, determination, and willpower itself. At higher thresholds, Simon has piloted constructs capable of operating on a cosmic scale. Let me say that again, cosmic scale. The NHA fears unbounded escalation. Simon represents a worst-case scenario, an entity whose power ceiling is unknown. Traditional containment methods fail immediately. Physical restraint, ineffective. Cognitive suppression, ineffective. Environmental isolation, temporary at best. Because Simon grows past containment. So how does the NHA approach something like this? You don't contain Simon the Digger like a normal Xeno. You control the conditions of his growth. Phase 1, veiled containment environment. Simon would be placed inside a fully isolated horizon-sealed chamber, reinforced by multiple Xeno null reactor buoys configured as a closed-loop suppression lattice. These buoys wouldn't block spiral energy. That would be impossible. Instead, they would decouple its expression from reality, limiting how far Simon's power can manifest outward. Think of it like allowing a fire to burn, but removing the oxygen it needs to spread. Phase 2, psychological stabilization protocols. Here's the critical part. Simon's power is directly tied to his emotional and psychological state. So the NHA would deploy a controlled interaction team, likely led by high-clearance behavioral specialists and possibly a Horizon Field subject proxy, to regulate his mental state, providing controlled purpose, resistance, and victories. Because if Simon feels hopeless, he becomes unpredictable. But if he feels challenged, he grows. So the NHA walks a razor's edge, keep him stable, not unstoppable. Phase 3, escalation. Failsafe. If Simon breaches containment, and statistically he will attempt to, the facility initiates Fracture Protocol Black Spiral. All Xeno null reactor buoys overload simultaneously, collapsing the local horizon field and forcing a temporary reality desync event. In simple terms, the NHA would momentarily remove that section of space from baseline reality to buy time, because full termination is not currently possible. So what is the final assessment? Simon the Digger is not a villain, he's not inherently hostile, but within the NHA framework, that doesn't matter, because any entity with infinite growth potential becomes a threat by default. The NHA wouldn't just be containing Simon. They'd be studying him, because spiral energy might be the key to something even bigger, or the beginning of something they can't stop. So what are your thoughts? Drop your comments down below and join our community Discord to submit your own hypothetical suggestions. Until next time, this has been Dr. Marcus Zane.